They told him he didn't have the intelligence to be a pilot. He proved them wrong by shooting down 5 enemy fighters. Then they told him he could only claim 4. It took 65 years for them to admit the truth. Lee Archer was born in Harlem in 1919, a kid from New York who joined the Army Air Corps in 1941 with one dream: to fly. And America had one answer: no. According to a 1925 War Department study still in effect in 1941, Negroes didn't have the intelligence, the character, or the leadership to be in combat units, and particularly, they didn't have the ability to be Air Force pilots. That was official policy. That was the science they believed. But then the Army changed its policy. In December of 1942, according to Tuskegee Army Airfield records, Lee Archer was accepted into aviation cadet training. He was one of only 994 black wartime pilots to graduate. And when he did, according to his graduation records, he didn't just graduate. He graduated first in his class. Then, on July 28, 1943, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant and assigned to the 302nd Fighter Squadron of the 332nd Fighter Group, the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen. Archer's first combat mission was in Italy. According to the National Archives and Air Force historical records, he flew a North American P-51 Mustang with distinctive red tail markings. He named his plane Ina the Macon Belle after his wife. And then he started flying into history. On July 18, 1944, according to combat mission reports, Archer shot down his first Messerschmitt Bf-109 over Memmingen, Germany. One victory. But 3 months later, on October 12, 1944, something extraordinary happened. Our Archer was flying a strafing mission over Lake Balaton in Hungarian airspace when he encountered 3 Hungarian Me-109s. According to eyewitness accounts from fellow pilot Wendell Pruitt and documented in Air Force records, in the span of approximately 10 minutes, Archer shot down all 3 fighters. That single mission made him one of only 4 Tuskegee Airmen to ever achieve 3 aerial victories in a single day, 4 confirmed kills officially, then a 5th. According to historical records and testimony from fellow Tuskegee Airman Dr. Roscoe Brown, Jr., Archer claimed a 5th victory. There was controversy, there was dispute. Another pilot claimed the same victory. The bureaucracy couldn't decide, so they made a decision. Archer would be officially credited with 4, not 5. 4. That meant no ace status. An ace requires 5 confirmed kills. The system had found a way to deny him the recognition. But Archer had done something else by then. He'd flown 169 combat missions over more than 11 countries. He'd been decorated by Presidents Eisenhower, Kennedy, and Johnson. He'd proven every single one of those 1925 War Department findings completely, utterly wrong. After the war, Archer left the military and did something unprecedented. According to corporate records, he joined General Foods Corporation and became one of the first black corporate vice presidents of a major American company. He ran their investment division, North Street Capital, which funded Essence Communications and Black Enterprise magazine. He became a venture capitalist. He built wealth. He created opportunities for other black entrepreneurs. And according to business historians, he was an advisor on the creation of TLC Beatrice International in 1987, then the largest black-owned and managed business in America. But that ace status haunted him. He carried it. For 65 years, the Air Force maintained he had 4 victories, not 5. Not an ace. Not the first black ace. Some other Tuskegee Airmen, perhaps, but not Lee Archer. Then, in 2008, according to Air Force records, the investigation was reopened. Dr. Roscoe Brown had fought for this. Historians had compiled evidence, and the Air Force concluded Lee Archer had inflicted the damage that destroyed that 5th enemy aircraft. They were wrong. He was an ace. Finally, officially, the Air Force proclaimed him what he had always been: He died 2 years later on January 27, 2010, at the age of 90. Yet the first and only black ace pilot of World War II was finally acknowledged. A 65-year delay for a truth they knew from the beginning. That's the pattern, isn't it? They tell us what we can't do. We do it anyway. They deny us credit. We build empires somewhere else. Then, decades later, when it's safe, when it doesn't cost them anything, they admit the truth. By then, the original victory feels hollow. So here's my question. How many Lee Archers are alive right now, doing the impossible, being denied credit while it still matters? How many victories are we systematically denying recognition to in real time? And if you think Lee Archer's legacy shouldn't require 65 years of fighting for recognition, comment below. Tell me whose victory we're denying today. And like this, share this. And follow for the stories that prove the system's lies every single time.